Hi guys. The video you're watching here is just a job I'm currently doing. This is why there was no upload really for last week, because I'm getting home and I'm exhausted from ripping all this stuff out and putting new stuff in. But what I wanted to do here is just explain why I stopped YouTube and basically what's been going on. So I stopped basically because I was putting an awful lot of effort in and really struggling with family life. I couldn't do it all. I couldn't get family life and YouTube to work, to coincide together. I spent about 40 hours on a video all about multimeters. I even done some sort of training material to go with it, put that on Patreon, and I was busy editing the video and wasn't happy with it. And it made me realise that the effort I'm putting into all of this is just not, I don't want to say paying me back, because it's not necessarily that, but what it's taking from my life, it wasn't worth it at the time. Whereas now I've decided that the editing side of it, which takes so long, I'm going to shortcut that and still bring you videos that just won't be as smooth and crisp and whatever as they were. As you see here, the plant room's out of this system. This was two old floor standing boilers. Obviously they were sectional, they had to be broken up to get down from the roof. Yeah, it was quite heavy, hard work. But what I wanted to say is the next video I bring you will be the multimeter video. This is the video that made me stop YouTube. I haven't actually looked at it in 2 years. I'm gonna basically get into the editing hopefully next week, and I'm not going to say it's going to be perfect. I'm just going to get it out there for you guys. Patreon, which is where I've uploaded the files, like the training files and that, I'm not that bothered about. It's never ever been a money making thing, so it's there. If you want to do it and show your support, that's great. Do you get any benefits from it? Not particularly, and I don't want you to go into that expecting to. There's a few documents I've made and put together, to help engineers, give them some fault codes on, I like my Valence. I know the fault codes inside and out, and I know some of the fault codes that Valent won't tell you. It might say it's a faulty gas valve and it's not, or it might say, I don't know, it's a shift low pump problem and it's not. But I've got my own notes on them, that fault finding guide. So basically going forward, I aim to upload once a week, if not once every couple of weeks. And I mean, look, like you guys out there, my YouTube isn't my job. My job is actually, I'm an engineer. I go out there and my number one role in life is being a father and a husband. Second to that, I'm a gas engineer. And, YouTube probably comes fourth or fifth on my list of priorities in life. I'm going to do it when I can, and hopefully you guys are happy with that. If you want to see sort of commercial work, like what you're seeing in this video here, I've got a lot of it filmed, but I'm just not sure that people actually want to see that sort of stuff. There is some crossover into domestic with fault finding on commercial boilers, and it's actually a bit easier to film because the boilers are bigger. So, putting probes into electrical connectors is easier and things like that. This commercial job, just so you're aware, the largest pipe size in this was 2.5 inch. It's got I think they're 80 kilowatt valence, I can't actually remember. 80 kilowatt valence, a large plate, 2.5 inch steel, a 3 inch Magna Clean. Just because the Magna Cleans are either 2 inch or 3, so we went up to 3 rather than restrict the flow. I'm definitely in a better headspace now, so I can put my family first, and accept that YouTube is just a little side thing and doesn't need as much effort as I was putting in. So hopefully you don't mind that, and I'll show you a little bit more about this commercial plant room now with some actual talking. So P unit's going up there. It's chaos, but jigs in, plates in, Magna Clean obviously, first pump set, mixing valve or VT, another VT going there, and then we're nearly there, slowly getting there. And this is called tool and fitting soup. So there you go, that's a 3 inch Magna Clean with a plate. It's 2.5 inch coming out of that plate. And there's the 80 kilowatt valence, 2 of them on a jig. The jig was quite difficult to build. Yeah, it was an interesting job. So here we are. This threader's going back. We'll take our nipple chuck out of it, but we're going to put the microfills here. We'll probably move them a little bit closer together actually. Let's get you a bit wider here. So obviously you've seen the jig. Oh, there we go. Obviously 2 pump sets, 2 VT valves for weather compensation. Obviously we've got isolation on everything, all the points required for sensors. Yeah, it's just to tidy up this, get all the AAVs, and now we've got to do dosing pots here. The vessel's this side, the gas is in and done. It's tested as well, strength tested, tightness tested, all good. So the gas, for the gas to be finished, it needs to be purged and then painted. And for this to be finished, it needs the vessel's doing, which obviously one comes off here. They're going to be back there. And the flues, hopefully we're going to get the flues done today. But yeah, it's going well. Finishing touches. Just needs lagging now. And the safety valve. Yeah, there's one there and there's obviously one on each boiler. Gas is all tested, just got to purge it, which we're going to do in a minute. This one's ramping up. And this one's ramping up. Okay, so I just want to say thank you to all of you who have stuck around for basically the last 2 years and waited for me to come back. As you see, this plant room is basically up and running and working now. There's some still photos of it, quite proud of it, took a lot of work, a lot of hard work. Okay, so this plant room is basically done for now from our perspective. It's on temporary power. The BMS, we're getting a Trend BMS fitted to it, which should be done next week, and then we're going to lag it all. So we're going to leave it for a week without any lagging and stuff to make sure no leaks or any problems. BMS boys will be in there, get that done, and hopefully it's all going to go well. I'll send you some photos of it all when it's done. If you're a commercial customer or need a plant room or anything like that, you can contact us through the homepage here on YouTube. And if you're a gas engineer that fancies a new career, or domestic engineer that maybe wants to advance onto commercial, again you can contact us through our homepage on YouTube. Okay, so I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it's going to be the multimeter video, and I finally, after 2 years, get that video edited and out there for you guys. Alright, catch you on the next one.